All right, welcome back, guys, to the channel. We're going to do some test server reviews here with the new Heavy Hell Skady Snare, this Nitro unit, which I think is going to break the game, and then kind of discuss the rebalance with Hawk, the Sonic weapons, the new Hellburner edition, where you don't have ability self-damage, which is kind of cool, and then these random, like the hover, Vityaz shoots, like buffs. Just kind of go through it all, but some fun new things. So let's go into server. I've got a different Orochi builds, and I don't care about the drones anymore. I don't know what happened to the heavy new weapon. It looks weird. It's like a big rectangular block. But I loaded them on Orochi to just kind of see with a very mobile robot. By the way, this animation, the new animation, looks pretty cool. I like it a little bit better. This looks like a cross between a Scourge that cannot aim, a Ballista, and like a Calamity sort of, and something else. Like you can see the reload's a little weird. It seems to do damage. You know, unlike the Calamity Scourge family, which I love. I've had like 6 Scourges at MK 2.8 for like 3 years or whatever. This one just doesn't self-lock, so it's kind of flies everywhere. You can see that I'm missing here and there. Oh, is it missing there? You see, so you know it's a different thing. It's a different beast compared to the Calamity Scourge family. So I'm not sure I like it. And what I also like about the Scourge family, Calamities, whatever else, you can brawl with them. You get up close. Once you lock in, the damage increase is pretty big. So I hope they don't nerf the Calamity Scourge family to bring these new weapons on, these new pizza box weapons. So I mean, let's talk Hawk. So you can see here the timer, it's changed. You get 2 seconds less in the flight time, and you get 2 seconds less cooldown, and you can see the cooldown timer right there. I'm not noticing massive difference. The Hawk is still a pretty versatile bot. Don't sell them. Don't worry about this nerf. In my opinion, I think if it's played smart behind cover like I'm doing right here. Once you reach altitude, you've got a good 6 seconds to unload. Yeah, the damage that it'll inflict is less, but then again, if you think about it, you're also cooling down less too. So you could technically just cool off and then jump back up. So I would say this Hawk rebalance is probably just essentially made to prevent Owlmings from getting devoured in the air, because that's basically what I use all my Hawks for. I would throw it up and I would just sit there and melt Owlmings. And obviously with the Shangara coming out, you can really assess their fear for having melted Shangaras all over the battlefield, especially for the whales and even honestly the dolphins that are spending some money. They want to have a Shangara that apparently survives. So let's take out a unique build, an old school build, a Typhon with Coronas. I only have 3 sitting around. I don't know why I fired that, by the way. I think I just wanted to see if I had the pilot, but test server doesn't have pilots. I don't know if I even have lockdown chip on it, but it's nice to have the option of lockdown weapons, even with lag. Like you can see, bots are just flying away. I like the Coronas. They have a nice spread, and if they buff these a little, it'll be fun, especially with some of the lockdown chips that'll be coming out. I think it'll be good. It'll be a good combination for sure. So I think we can. It's good if you did not sell them, you are lucky, because frankly that would have been kind of horrible. Let's kill off this Typhon and bring on another bot. Okay, now my favorite, the crates. The DOT was crazy the last test server. I think they would be wise to lessen it. So let's take a look and see how these guys are. Oh, that's weird. Let me go find a place to fire these off. It doesn't look as strong though. I wonder if they nerfed it a little. Yeah, that would. Oh yeah, they definitely went down. Well, now I got Shingarad. Yeah, people are not melting at all. No, it's melting decent enough. I don't know. I just like the effect, the DOT on a Titan. I still have Vipers. So maybe I'm goofy. I like these weapons. Oh, there we go, some DOT. Yeah, it's still melting them slowly. It's not as strong as last time, so they did adjust it a little. Okay, I think that's good. They'll probably release it at a level less than the first one, and maybe around this level. Oh, I just got wiped out. All right, let's bring this Orochi out. I put Redeemers on. I think if you don't have Redeemers, get them ready. This is going to be your build. I have one Redeemer that's max. The other one's like 1.5. So I only used it on my Lancelot, and then I moved it from my Lancelot over to my Fenrir. So you can see why you need it. You're moving so fast, and you're sliding around. You need something that has the ability to kind of aim while you slide. So definitely something you should consider. Look at that. The Orochi is fun, man. I may have to get one of those when it comes out. All right, so I think weapon review and just kind of getting a good sense of what you should predictably do. Build up those redeemers. Don't worry about your calamities. I think this test server is interesting and insightful. So I usually don't do these spin videos, but I figured this is my free to play 2K. Let's see what happens, and it's just an excuse to talk about weapons. So the Magnetar is awesome. I think it's great. I have received so many different Hornet components. I'm sick of it, but I think the weapon to have in this new meta for distance play on your Hawk, or potentially even on your shell, it would be this Scorcher. Scald. Scorchers are great too, but I like this Scald so far. So will I give up this ice build for a fire build? Possibly. I could be convinced one way or the other, but I think I will continue to abuse and use this shell build for a little while, mainly because I like the close proximity and corner shooting of the glacier rhyme combo, and I think, like you see right here, you can freeze people, and then you can slow them down when they're coming at you. I usually have like 2 or 3 shells like this coming at me. Now I'm just getting completely raped. New trick, by the way, use your back shield because it's actually pretty darn strong. So I do that, and then well, in this case I died, but also new, I guess, strategy is mixing my builds. So I've got, I know this is a little bit of a weird setup, but when you get close, you can pop people with a Havoc, and then you can roast them from a distance. So it kind of works out okay. I am not playing this bot very well right now, but I'm actually just doing this video to talk to you guys, just as an excuse and a little bit of squad play with my clan buddies. And actually, they're getting featured here. So, hey, what's up, guys? Oh, there they are over there on the left. I'm bringing my Devastator Havoc Fenrir back, mainly because they're going to be nerfing the Havoc. And honestly, the nerf isn't too bad. It'll keep them alive, but I figured might as well just enjoy them in the glory days before they get readjusted. So more than likely, this build will potentially change from a Devastator Havoc to maybe a Devastator Igniter build on my Fenrir. That's what I ran for a while. I like the mixed builds. Why? Well, because you've got a difference in reload times. You've got a difference in oh my claim, I just died there. You've got a difference in some of the effects too. So for me, I've been playing around with it. I'm also building a Viper Scald as well on a Hawk. It's just a different fun build. So this is my tried and true Scourges that I've had forever. I think this build will be a tough one, like, for me to give up. So just you know, gonna say Scourges still kick ass, even though I just died. And they're fun build to have. All right, so I'm clearly in the middle of a squad play with my clan mates. I'm gonna drop my Titan in to heal. We are behind, but the key thing to not lose clan points again is to remember to do at least 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3. If you're doing a threesome, do 1, 2, 3. You guys don't lose clan points, so that's key. Is losing clan points a big deal for our clan? Not really, but it's nice to stay in B. B is a comfort zone for us, so I'd like to keep it that way. Oh gosh, I'm getting melted and I have to defend this beacon, so let's take this guy out. So I would say from a clanning perspective, always keep your buddies in mind. And I can see my one guy over there, or both of them. I need to probably turn and heal them, but I'm not yet. I've got a charge. Nope, I died. So that was being selfish. So I'm sorry, bros. I kind of did not do a great job of healing right there. But Monster is killing. We're losing pretty bad right now. When I start losing pretty bad, I just try to get like a ton of basically kill points on Titans. So I'm gonna play the distance game and kind of hide back, mainly because I know we're gonna lose, and I don't want to waste too many power cells in a game that's a losing proposition. So we did like not so great, 3, 4, 5, and I showed this to just show you guys like, look, you know, you lose like obviously quite a bit of points, but you know the reason to play this game is to actually have some camaraderie. So you know, you brush some dust off your shoulders, see if the guys are ready to go again. Let's see, and we're taking it with on great assault. We did domination there. Maybe Beacon Rush will be better. I've noticed it just depends on the time of day, the enemies you get. So, but you know, we're a clan, and this isn't clan advertising. This is just how we are. You lose it, that's fine. You don't like scream at each other. You don't lose it. I know there's a lot of clans that get, you know, pissed at each other when people lose or they lose a lot of points. So let's talk really next builds while we're waiting for the game. I'm really thinking about the Viper Scald as a good alternate mixed build. Maybe do Igniter only build. And then kind of prepare for the Orochi meta. I think shells will diminish because, you know, there's only 5 bots in a game, and I think most of the big players will switch to Orochi because it's fast and quick and fun. I think it would be wise to not jump on the Orochi bandwagon just yet, and see how the pilot game shakes out. And there you go. There's my trick again, using the back shield. I am personally gonna wait out for a limited edition Orochi because I've got enough weapons to level between the Hornets and the Scalds and the Scorch. Well, I don't have a Scorcher yet, and kind of see where it goes and wait for a decent pilot. What really drives me nuts are the different pilot releases, like what happened with the Jerry versus the app meter. I think that wasn't really great, especially for people that got into the app meter. And I think he's a good pilot, and I will run a all healing hangar for sure in the future once I get a second a Sheriff Demeter or something. But I would be horribly angry if I had invested all that gold and not and had a pilot nerf that's substantial. So I think, you know, some of these builds that I'm showing here will be relevant for 6 months. Some could be relevant for a while. Like, I've run these Scourges for years, and I think they do great. I've run this Glacier Rhyme setup in different capacities. I had him on the Hawk for a while. I had him on a tier. I had I had a cryo and rhyme set up on Raven. So there's different varieties. So I wouldn't let the nerfs freak you out. All right, I'll let the gameplay continue. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed the variety with the test server and some squad play. Join me next time. Talk to you later.